And Delhi police has filed an FIR against Kolkata police on a complaint given by the ED against Kolkata police for fabrication or forgery of a recent order passed by the Kolkata High Court. In fact, those are the details coming in at this point in time. This is the latest that we're getting. New breaking news. Kolkata cops have been booked by the Delhi police at this point. Complaint by the ED Enforcement Directorate. As far as the Kolkata cops are concerned, there's a charge of fabricating a court order, which is the reason why this has been done. Kolkata cops have been booked. The Delhi police have booked the Kolkata police on a complaint by the Enforcement Directorate against the Kolkata cops. This is a charge of fabricating a court order, which is the reason for why the Kolkata cops have been booked by the Delhi police. Those are the details we have at this point in time. We'll just try and understand exactly what this forged order was that the Kolkata police have been accused of. Bhavtosh joining us for more on this. Bhavtosh, interesting development here. Delhi police booking Kolkata police. What can you tell us about the reason?
Well, this is an ongoing feud between Kolkata police and the Enforcement Directorate. The Enforcement Directorate this time around had approached the crime branch. In fact, there was an order that was passed by the Alipur court asking a senior official of the Enforcement Directorate who is based out of New Delhi. Now, the order that the Enforcement Directorate had received from Kolkata police was that this officer should submit his voice sample by going to Kolkata without his consent. Now, once ED checked this order with the original order in fact had said that with his consent. Now, there is obviously a forgery in this, because the original order had said that with his consent, and whereas the order that ED had received from Kolkata police was without his consent. Now, ED had then approached the crime branch saying that this is clearly a case of forgery and fabrication of records, and had approached the crime branch, and crime branch obviously registered a case of fabrication of records and also that of basically of forgery. Now, this is obviously an ongoing feud between these two agencies, between Enforcement Directorate and Kolkata police. Remember, this all started with ED, in fact, issuing a summons to TMC leader Abhishek Banerjee, who is a nephew of Mamata Banerjee, and subsequently Kolkata police then had registered a case against Enforcement Directorate, saying that there is an audio conversation between ED officials and a businessman in the cattle smuggling case. ED then had approached the Delhi High Court asking for some kind of protection. They managed to get a protection, and then subsequently ED then again issued summons to Abhishek Banerjee and his wife. Kolkata police again approached, Kolkata police again issued summons to ED officials. ED officials again had now approached Delhi High Court for some kind of summons. So this back and forth between ED officials and Kolkata police is going on. This time around, ED officials have now approached Delhi police asking for registration of case, and the case has been registered against Kolkata police.
All right, Bhavtosh, thank you so much for getting us all of those details.